hate Cancer women. So this message is for you. And you like, yeah, it's good that you have set up things just for you. And you know what? That would be better for me too when I say yeah. But they don't want to see this and that and all this other stuff. And I said, shoot, she ain't gonna even do nothing. And God said, ain't that the truth? I said, all y'all be showing y'all butts out of nowhere. And nobody want to see y'all butts, Cancer women, unfortunately. And God said, don't we know it? I said, me? I know Cancer women because my mama was a Cancer. I got people in my family that was Cancers. And y'all Cancers are crazy than the mother plucker. But you like, yeah, she had you messed up. And you like, yeah, and her auntie got you messed up too. And I said, yeah, they want to act like, you know what? They want to pin against people that's in certain areas and certain spaces. I said, y'all got to leave these doors and these walls, homies. And that's how that lady be talking. And I said, yeah. I said, they don't even know now. And I said, y'all don't be knowing people. And y'all just sit up here and what? Think that y'all can just do whatever? I said, even that one lady she looking for, she like, yeah, I don't know where she at, but she better be okay. And I said, ain't that the truth? Because God says, you know what? They gonna have to pay for everything moving forward. And they act like they don't. I said, who paid for this? I said, y'all ain't gotta ask nobody nothing. And they know that too. I said, all this documentation and everything that this one chick is doing, I said, y'all ain't paying attention, but people are smarter than what y'all think. And when y'all know that people have to gain access to do this and access to do that, and it could be hazardous to their health, body, and mind and everything, and y'all have a responsibility, y'all got unfocused for some reason. And even that little boy said, why is all these people here and they wasn't here before? I said, we really going through some changes, and they really decided to wet up and set up their mama. And they mama looking like, yeah, I don't never want to go through that ever again.